Look guys, it's snowing. Snow finally decided to show up here at our country house too, so that's amazing.
Yay!
And it's quite strong now. I really like it. Wow, all the snowflakes so big.
The whole world is white, there's snow everywhere from the storm last night. Winter is here, blue jays are watching the children's play on this bright and wonderful Christmas day.
It looks amazing here. Yay! It's not much. It could be better, but oh well. It's better than nothing. Look at all the trees. Always these types of trees are the best for Christmas when there is snow.
The conifer type?
Yes, conifer trees. I forgot the word. Yay! Oh, I really like it. But sadly, this won't last. This is a warm front that's bringing the precipitation, and it will get warmer quite soon. In a few hours, warm air is coming, so the snowfall can turn in rain and it will be over quickly. So we'll see what happens, but for now it looks so Christmassy. So we immediately had to run outside to see this and to enjoy this. I'm just in my sweater, but I'm not cold because the warmth from the joy is warming me, you know. Yay, yay, yay.
I think today is the perfect day to start the bird feeding season.
It is.
Because our birds will also need some Christmas cheer in the snow. They would survive, probably, since the snow is going to go away in a few hours or something, or tomorrow. But why not make them happy?
Yes, and we've seen them already waiting here.
Yeah.
They know something is coming.
It's funny because they always start hanging out on our sour cherry tree when the leaves fall off. I feel like they learned that that's why they should expect the food.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe not, but we started seeing them.
It's a great hangout spot for them,
Yeah.
or something.
I don't know if it's a good spot, but
It
maybe,
is, it
it will
is.
help them, the branches will help them eat easier.
And that's nature, so they need to figure it out how to eat.
So we'll go inside and we'll enjoy the show out of the window.
I've never cared much for winter. Ice and snow leaves me totally cold. But something's up each year in December. I love it like a miner loves gold.
The snowfall got so much stronger. It's amazing now. So I had to return, and wow, 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 wow. It's so strong. Yay, wow, this is totally a Christmas atmosphere at its best. I love it so much. I'm still not even cold, even though the snowflakes are falling on my neck and everywhere. And this year it took quite a long time for the snow to show up. That's why the emotions are higher. And of course, as a meteorologist, it's also a professional thing. So I like to observe this, and we will see how the precipitation changes when it gets warmer. There could be even freezing rain for a while, and then normal rain or drizzle and everything. So it's sad that this won't last, but at least it's exciting, because the weather is always exciting when it changes, when it's not boring.
It's stopped snowing, and according to Peter, it will not snow anymore. So we can check out how much snow we have.
Yes. Tommy is the designated measurer.
Yeah, what's up with that? I'm not a meteorologist, but Peter asked me to measure it.
I want you to experience this.
4 centimeters.
Okay.
Peter said that I have to do it in many places.
Yeah, we have to make an average.
20.
No,
Do you see anything?
I see 7.
Yeah, I don't think this is right. Maybe.
It is. It looks like 6 or 7 to
The
me.
highest number wins, that's the rule. But I saw that it's already above the freezing point, the temperature, so during today it will start disappearing and by tomorrow it will be gone probably.
That's why we are here right after the snowfall and we have to check out everything.
Yes, let's go.
So let's go to the garden.
Wow, it's so white everywhere.
Wow. So we have a winter wonderland here in our garden.
Yeah. The conifers are the best, as always.
Yes, they look so wintry. We are testing new microphones. And it's so interesting that we can clip it to our winter hats. We like the idea. So hopefully you can hear us, and yeah, we need to test this.
So it's not just pretty, but it's also useful.
It looks wintry. I don't know what we will do in summer if this works out, but for now we like it. I need to give you a weather update. Here we are a few hours later and you can see fog, or you can't see very far.
And the snow is still here.
Yes, it is still here, although it's between 1 and 2 degrees Celsius, and the fog appears because warm air streams over the cold surface, and sometimes it can slow down the warm up process. So it's interesting to see how everything works together. There are positive and negative influences, and yeah, that's nature, that's weather, and I love it. So look here. We can see not far.
Which is what we like. I would
Yeah.
like a thicker fog so that we couldn't see our neighbors and they couldn't see us mainly.
Yes, yes, we would really like that. But this is also nice. And so far, no rain, no drizzle, so we'll see. Maybe I will give you a next update.
Don't go anywhere.
It's not very Christmassy, all these weather updates, but it's exciting for me, so you have to live with this because this is a channel about us.
And Peter equals weather.
Yes,
I have to listen to it 24/7.
exactly. Tommy is very used to this, so yeah.
We went for a walk to enjoy the snow while it lasts, because we know it's not here for long. And it's also very interesting for us with the fog, because we don't get fog here very often.
Yes,
So that's quite unusual.
that's true. It's much more common in the city, which is interesting, but
Yeah.
there is a valley, so that's why the conditions are different there. And here it doesn't happen that often.
Yep.
I really like the cold air. I was saying to Tommy that it's so different to go for a walk or for a hike in winter. I feel more accomplished. I don't know, like the cold air makes me happier, not happier, but I don't know, it feels so different and I really enjoy it. And then when we return back home to the warm flat or the warm house, I feel accomplished after I spend some time outside in the cold air.
You then deserve to get cozy.
Yes, exactly. We deserve it. Then yes, it's much more deserved. So cool. Welcome to Cooking with Peter Christmas edition. Of course, it's going to be baking with Peter, and today we are going to prepare traditional vanilla rolls. They are very common here in the Czech Republic. Every year, people for Christmas prepare a lot of various kinds of Christmas cookies. Some people have like 20 different kinds, and they are really different. But these ones, these vanilla rolls, almost everybody makes. It's the most common type. So here are the ingredients. We need 200 grams of whole grain spelt flour. That's my favorite, I always use it. So these rolls are not that traditional because I'm going to use healthier ingredients. So usually people use normal, Americans call it all-purpose flour or something, like normal flour, but here I have whole grain spelt flour.
So it'll be traditional rolls with Peter's touch.
Exactly, sounds great. And what else?
What else, guys? You need a star and a Christmas tree. I don't know about the rest.
So here we have 50 grams of sugar. Here we will need a pinch of salt. So that's why I prepared it here. I put it here on the table, even if it's just a pinch, because I always forget and then I have to run somewhere.
It sounds horrible.
Here we have vanilla extract. This is not really a thing in the Czech Republic. People usually use vanilla sugar. So I will use that as well, but I bought vanilla extract as well. I don't know why it's not more common here.
I don't know either. It's just not.
And here we have 80 grams of almonds. And this will be, we will use this sugar later. Guys, I was talking about the salt that I prepared it so I don't have to run away. Of course, I forgot something after all. Here I have butter.
It's prepared.
Okay, so here we have 120 grams of butter. It's in the original recipe, but butter is very expensive lately. So I've been using lard. That's nice for baking. In the past I was against lard. I was like, ugh, I don't like lard. But I discovered for baking it's okay, it has quite a neutral taste. So I have 60 grams of butter and 60 grams of lard. You can exchange them 1-to-1 ratio. So that's the ingredient that was missing, but now it's here.
The secret ingredient, the big reveal.
Exactly. We of course need powdered sugar, which we don't have. We only have brown sugar here. So Tommy is going to work his magic and he will make powdered sugar out of this.
Peter always insists that I participate, even though he could obviously do it all himself.
But we like seeing Tommy in the kitchen as well.
I wish I shared the sentiment.
So he just poured the sugar into a grinder. And
Yes.
now he will grind it. Let's go.
Wow! Isn't it amazing?
Ta-da! Now we have powdered sugar. And these almonds also have to be grinded,
Ground, I think. Yeah.
ground. So I will do it. So
Ooh.
Tommy doesn't suffer so much.
Yay! My day is so much better now.
And now we can finally start making the dough. So 200 grams whole grain spelt flour. We will put 50 grams of powdered sugar here. 80 grams of ground almonds. Pinch of salt. Yes. And also this vanilla sugar. This is 8 grams. So, ta-da. Now we will mix this, so all the dry ingredients. And now we should add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is very new to me, so hopefully it will be okay. It smells so nice.
So vanilla,
Vanilla. Yes,
surprisingly.
I like it. And butter, or in my case, butter and lard. And now I will just make the dough, so we need to mix everything together, and as always I will use my fingers and just combine the butter with the flour and everything. Now the dough looks like this after maybe 5 minutes, so it kinda holds together, but not really.
Crumbles.
Yes, and now we need to add a bit of water, just maybe a teaspoon, maybe more, so it holds together. In the end, we added 3 teaspoons of water.
And it looks like this.
Yes, it's holding together now, so I will just work it for a bit longer and then the dough will be done. And now we will always just take a small piece and we will create a small cylinder. So I can do that in my hand. Okay, so like this, I would say. This is like normal.
Yeah, that's nice.
But I need to make them the same size because of the baking process, so they bake evenly, all of them the same, because when one is bigger than the other one, then one could be underbaked, the other one overbaked. So that's why the size should be the same. The little rolls are ready. They are in this crescent form. That's a must. It has to be like this. We have 31 of them. And now we are heating up the oven. We started too late with that, so now we have to wait a little bit. And in the meantime, we can give you a small weather update. The snow is still here, but it's so wet. It's melting. Everything is dripping. The water is dripping off the roofs. And yeah, the snow is leaving us. It was raining a little bit in the night, and now we have blue skies and it's 5 degrees Celsius.
So warm. That's why you are wearing that?
No, I'm baking now. This is just a little running out and experiencing this. I already have wet socks. Great. So this temperature is not great for the snow. It will be gone soon, but I'm glad we experienced winter conditions at least for a little bit. The oven is heated 160 degrees Celsius. We will cook them for 10 to 12 minutes. The edges should start getting golden, but we have to be really careful not to overbake them. 12 minutes went by like nothing.
And
Ta-da!
wow,
They got a little bit bigger.
that's weird, because Peter assured me before baking that they will not get bigger and they will not touch each other.
Yes, that's what I thought, but here they are really close friends.
I think they're just roommates.
Okay. We need to continue while the little rolls are still warm. Here we have a mix of powdered sugar and vanilla sugar, and we will just do this. We need to coat them with the mixture, so there is even more vanilla flavor. Yay!
But we need to be careful because they are very tender.
Yes, they are. The lard should make them more tender and delicate. Right after you take the rolls out of the oven, they feel soft on touch. Don't be discouraged, that's how it's supposed to be. When they are cooling down, they get harder. So now they are hard but still warm. And it's okay when they are soft at the beginning. That's normal. I think it looks very nice. What say you?
It looks really professional, I would say.
Yes, I see them now what I know from real life.
It's the real thing, the real deal.
Yeah. So for the coating I used 50 grams of powdered sugar and 10 grams of vanilla sugar. And there is still quite a lot of left. So
we'll eat that.
Just so you know the ratio. And one broke, one of them.
Which is the perfect opportunity to eat it.
Exactly, it was this one. So here you are.
It broke exactly in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
How convenient. It's very tender.
Mm-hmm. And very vanilla.
Very sweet.
Wow. Guys, I recommend. But they will get even better after a few days. You should store them in an airtight container for a few days or for longer, and all the tastes will meld together, and then it's the best.
Just in time for Christmas, if you plan it accordingly.
Exactly. And it's a success, and yay!
Ta-da!
And we are back in the city, in our condo. This is where we always spend our Christmases. It's better here.
Yeah, we have discussed in the past if we should celebrate at the country house, but somehow at the end we always decide to come here.
Yeah, all the snow is gone, so there is not much to do there. It's just muddy and the garden is sleeping now, it's resting,
Yeah.
so it's easier and better here during Christmas.
More convenient.
Yeah, our condo is decorated now, which we really like, and we are totally in the Christmas mood, ready for the Christmas to happen.
I'm ready.
I wanted to show you all the lights we have here. This is new and it's a rainbow. There is a setting with a rainbow. So I absolutely love it. It's so amazing. And the colors are so vibrant. I don't know if the camera can pick them up, but yay. Here we have our old-fashioned lights, normal ones, very cute and cozy. And here another set of lights. So yay.
These new lights is the main improvement of our Christmas this year. our new ornament or something. And we really like them. They are quite modern LED, you know, so they don't waste as much energy as the old ones. And the cool thing is that you can pair them with your phone. It's a smart feature, and you can change effects. So other than this rainbow, we for example have 24K future.
Sounds very nice. Isn't it called also gold or something?
That's what I call it, yes.
Okay.
And we have snowfall sparkles.
Yay!
It sparkles here, it's like walking on snow.
It sparkles a lot now. Wow.
And many more.
Yeah, there are like a billion of various settings, so it's been fun.
We like them so much that we are considering keeping them up even after Christmas, because you can just change the mode to something not Christmassy.
And I also wanted to show you what I've been baking so far. These are pumpkin spice cookies.
Not many left?
Yes. We've been busy eating them because we had some pumpkins that were going bad, so I had to quickly whip up something. So I'm proud of these cookies, and here is something very interesting. These are called pumpkin biscotti. I don't know how to say it in English. So biscotti.
Biscotti.
Exactly, probably. And they are also made of pumpkins and various spices, and it's very aromatic and amazing. So I just wanted to gloat about these ones. I am proud about these ones as well. If you'd like to see how we usually spend Christmas here in our condo, you can go watch an older video of ours. I will link it in the description below the video, or it's here. I will also put it in the end screens, and there is everything. How we decorate, what we cook for the main Christmas dinner. There is a potato salad, so I'm looking forward to that one. And yeah, you can go watch that one if you are interested. But there are also many other videos. We filmed so many over the years, so there are countless of Christmas videos. So we will also link a Christmas playlist, I think, and there is everything.
So we hope you have a great Christmas if you celebrate.
Yes, have a great holiday, guys, and we will see you in another video. I don't know if it will be this year, probably not, so we'll see you in 2025, right? 2025 is coming.
That sounds far away.
That's a high number. Okay, so until then, have a great Christmas, and until next time, bye!
Bye.